Salutations, people of the internet. My name is Suthan.
My name is Erlangga.
My name is Zahran from 10K.
And today we will be discussing the role of physics in a viral outbreak.
Due to the virus, people are forced to isolate themselves at home and are now either working from home or they have left all of their work behind. This applies to maintenance services. Many structures, public transportation, bridges, buildings, etc. have received a stoppage or a significant decrease in maintenance in order to keep the citizens safe. This results in the eventual wear and decay of said structure or vehicle, and the degree of it certainly depends on how long the virus is gonna stay.
Infrastructure, especially those within urban environments, need a lot of maintenance due to their size and complexity. Unfortunately, due to the appearance of a plague, many people have been leaving their posts. In this case, the maintenance workers that maintains buildings can only maintain their own homes. This reduced or absent maintenance has led to the acceleration of decay within urban environmental buildings.
So, how is this related to physics in any way? Well, structures deteriorate both physically and chemically through thermal radiation or expansion, and also through vibrations in the surrounding environment. But we're mostly gonna focus on thermal radiation and thermal expansion. Firstly, what is thermal radiation and expansion? Thermal radiation is the emission of heat from an object through space via electromagnetic waves. Hold on, you just said electromagnetic waves. What exactly are those? Electromagnetic waves are waves that contain both an electric field and a magnetic field, as well as carry energy. Other examples of electromagnetic waves would be radio waves and microwaves. Okay, now back to the video. And thermal expansion is the enlargement of an object due to heat. Both physics and chemistry are the masterminds of the deterioration process. Thermal radiation can wear solid structures by causing several chemical processes that lead to deterioration. Examples of these chemical processes would be melting and stiffening, which makes structures more vulnerable to earthquakes because they're stiff. And thermal expansion makes certain materials expand and press against other parts of the structure, building up pressure and causing it to break.
And now, for our ideas. You think we're gonna sit down in here and do nothing? Well, you're wrong. In order to combat this, we need to find a way to maintain buildings or rebuild destroyed ones. Seriously. One idea we have is for restoring destroyed buildings. You see, heat and vibrations attract weaker materials such as steel and concrete. They are weak. They're just bonds of random materials, and they can easily be destroyed one time. For example, look at those old buildings that have been collapsing. So one way is to combine both of them. Yes, steel, concrete, mixed, reinforced concrete, which uses both steel and concrete. This type of materials is used in many buildings, such as Malaysia Twin Towers, One World Trade Center, and many more buildings worldwide. And they last forever. Well, if you maintain them. If you don't maintain them, it's still gonna last very long. It can last for years without actually destroying itself. And what about current buildings? Yeah, current buildings. They cannot just be rebuilt like that. Obviously, we need one thing, and it's called heat coating. Yes, the same one you find in what people claim in advertisements that says, "Oh, our paint is better." Yes, that is true indeed. Some paint reflect the heat of the building itself, meaning we can one day, using this thing, cover buildings up and reduce the chances of us getting our buildings destroyed.
Another idea that we have are heat absorption domes. These domes are particularly dark colored in order to absorb the heat in the surrounding environment. What these domes do are absorb the heat and convert it to electricity. How? Well, inside the dome, there's a water circulation tank. This water circulation tank allows the heat to transfer into the water and get stored within the tank. And how exactly does it convert to electricity? Well, between the tank and the cells, there's a small nano gap, and it works in the similar fashion as a solar panel.
Now, for the conclusion, the moment you have been waiting for. So the conclusion to this all of this problem right now, such as infrastructure deteriorating, is, as I said before, we need better materials for those structures. Why? I mean, why can't we just use the current materials? It's not like this wall behind me. No, we need better materials, heat coating, reinforced steel, and many more. This is because right now you cannot see, right? Can you see? There's no one here. Exactly. Quarantine. Everyone's home. I'm alone. Everyone's alone in their room, in their houses. So, because we need this kind of technology, we are going to develop this kind of materials and to be used for many buildings such as high rises, this house, and maybe even more, as this is one way for us to solve the problems of infrastructure deteriorating. If this problem was, let's say, ignored, well, yeah, you'll see. Buildings are gonna be gone soon. Skyscrapers you see every day, the ones you take picture of. For example, there are many buildings right now that are unprotected, such as the buildings in Jakarta, the buildings you know other countries such as the Marina Bay Sands. They may be vulnerable. Maybe even buildings like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's gonna lean more if no one's gonna take care of it, right? What about the Eiffel Tower? It's gonna collapse when no one take care of it. So our solution is to use those materials we are going to develop and hope that using those materials, those structures and other structures around them and every other structure in this world is gonna last long, even with little to no maintenance, especially during quarantine moments. Now, thank you.
Thank you for listening, people of the internet. Stay safe, keep your distance, and as always, stay frosty.